That's the simple, that you have to believe it here. It doesn't matter about physical ability actually. It matters more about your mental ability. You know, because the people who are more physical capable than I am, but mentally they can never do what I'm doing. So it's more of a mental position than it is physical. You know, it's very, very humbling. You know, it's very, very humbling to see life the way you see it. You know, because you see these images on TV, but when you see it with real life, with your own eyes, it has a different effect. It has a different effect. You know, I knew there was poverty in India. I knew, for example, there was kids that work hard, barefoot. You know, they're working when they should be at school. And I saw this with my own eyes. I saw this before on TV. You can easily, you know, I'm here now. I'm watching here now. And I can just flick over and then watch a commercial, and I forget about what I saw 2 seconds ago of kids struggling in the street. But when you see it with your own eyes, it's there in front of you. You can't ignore that. That's real. You know, that's reality now. And it hits you in a completely different sense. It gives you a whole new sense of appreciation. You know, it gives you a whole new perspective of meaning and appreciation of life in general. You take nothing for granted. You have everything. You just don't realize you have everything. We live in a commercialized consumerism environment. We always want more. It's all a farce.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to India and you see the poor people living in the villages, the same way they lived 100 years ago, they're using candlelight as their light. They're cooking with coal and wood, and you come to the village, and their only concern is whether you have eaten. You know, this humbles you, man. They've got, you know, they pour themselves, but the difference is between that and the West. What I see is they're happy. They have minimal things, they have minimal resources. They're poor, but they're happy, and you don't get that in the West world. Everybody's fighting over iPods and iPads, and getting the latest technology, getting the latest clothes. It's all fast, man. Honestly, it's just, and it's great. It's very educational for me. I'm really out there learning about life, learning about cultures, food, how people are, how people are here, how people are there, and you know, it's, you know, you can't learn this at Harvard or Oxford or Cambridge.
Your life will be as you have spent the time with your life in UK or next year, middle of next year, right?
Inshallah, I hope to be there by April or May.
This
is inshallah. You know, I mean, I thank Allah that it's got me this far. I didn't think I'd get this far. You know, I thought, you know, when I set off on my first day from London, I'm thinking, I'm going to cycle. Oh my God, it's just too much to grasp, you know. But the key is you take each day as it comes and each day at a time. Don't look too ahead. You know, just take one day at a time. Don't think, okay, I'm thinking Singapore now, but I shouldn't be thinking Singapore. I should just be thinking the next, you know, next few days. Don't think too much ahead. You'll get there in no time. Before you know it, 2 or 3 weeks have passed and I'm already there. I'm already in Singapore. So,
how your travel documentation, Saudi, preparing?
No, I film everything. I film it, I edit it, I take the photographs, I do the filming, and then I professionally edit it with put music in the background. And I do this all from one device, my iPhone. And it's very professionally done. People can't believe that I'm using one device to do everything. And hopefully if I can get around the world, then I'm going to approach Apple as well about because if I can do this, then I'll probably be the first person to go around the world on a bicycle using their product. So when they can have when there'll be a marketing lead there with Apple, I'm not sure that's for them, but I'm documenting all this. Like I said, I have a YouTube channel, I have Facebook as well. People are following me. I have about 600-700 followers. It's growing all the time. And you know, when I get to Australia and the English-speaking countries, hopefully I'll have media coverage. The only reason I'm covering it, in video format and using communication is because I'm representing a charity as well. The charity that provides clean drinking water where it's needed throughout the world, a non-profit organisation. And so I'm trying to do as much as I can do to raise awareness for this and raise as much funds as I can while trying to fulfill my dream of cycling the world. This is the ultimate goal, you know. I mean, it's all good working, you know. You work, but you know, I was working 4 years in an office and I questioned life. But it's all this life. You work, and maybe once or twice a year you go on holiday if you're lucky, and then you die and you're gone and you're forgotten about. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you contribute towards tax or this or that, you know. It's like when soldiers come back from the dead, when soldiers come back from war, they have that repatriation. In 2 seconds they're forgotten about, the nation forgets about them, man. It's just that's life, you know. You gotta get the most. Even as Muslims, we believe that we all live on this earth once. There's hereafter, but we're on this earth once. We have to be that as Muslims, you know. So, you know, I just thought, you know, I have to get the most out of life. You know, and leaving your home mentally is scary because you don't know if you're ever going to return. That was very hard. That was very hard to leave my family. You know, knowing that it's alongside everything away from home, whether I mean, you're out there, you're sharing the road with the big tankers, you know, the big rigs that go by you. There's all kinds of variables in a journey like this that, you know, mentally, before it can scare you, you know. It's like, maybe I should just stay safe, stay in England, nice, safe, everything's green, grass is green, everything's safe here. You know, poverty, cool, just stay here. Or just gamble and have the experience of your life. Go for it, just do it. You're going to go anywhere.
You have to.
You have to go anywhere. Whether you go nice and safely or whether you go on the road, you have to go.
Then only you know how difficult is life.
Yeah, but I mean, seeing it like this with your own eyes, like I said, is the biggest lesson. My father always used to say to me, go to India, go there and see how life is, go and see the hardships, go and see how people live and work there. And you appreciate everything you have in life. And he wasn't talking just in the financial sense, he was talking about everything. And how it opened my eyes and how I remember his words, how it really opened my eyes, honestly. And I say India because, you know, I came from Oman, Dubai, but over there as well, in Oman, Dubai, I mean, the contrast between the wealth in Arabia to the poverty in India is just like two worlds apart. But it's a very, very close and relative distance, you know. But the difference is like, it couldn't be like another world apart, you know. Unbelievable. But you know, you don't learn anything from Arabia or anything. I mean, people are quick to come to those places, go on a nice holiday, get a suntan, stay in a nice 5-star hotel, swim a bit, you know, do some shopping and go back home. This is a holiday, you know. What do you learn from that? So you've got to take something away with you, you know, and something that you can pass on. And my aim is to inspire other people to you know, achieve their dreams, and also this journey has been a big Islamic lesson for me as well, because I read my Safar namaz, my travel namaz, and I've seen Qibla change gradually like this, you know, gradually as I moved from east to west, you know, west to east. I've seen it gradually move, and even when I was going through the deserts, I'm reflecting on the life of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, I'm here, it's 50 degrees, and I got to move my bike. But how did they do it all those thousands of years ago? They didn't have that choice. It's unbelievable. This is nothing. This is not even what I'm doing. Yeah, okay, it's something today, but compared to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam times, Sahaba's time, it's not even a sun in the, it's not even a drop in the ocean. You know, I have a little taste. I have a little taste of what they went through because I've gone through the same temperatures and the same heat myself and the same struggles using my own energy. So I have a little reflection on that, and it makes me appreciate what they did, how Islam spread throughout the world, you know, how they had to leave their families, you know, knowing that they'll never see them again. The difference, knowing that they're leaving their families for the sake of Islam, knowing that they'll never see them again. And to the point where there's mosques in China, in Southeast Asia, in Russia, in Spain, Italy, because of this sacrifice. You know, as you leave, we're not Muslims today. So you need to reflect a lot on that, you know. Today we can just get on a plane and go sleep, and you're on the other side of the world, go back home and wake up, you know. So there's no value in distance, you don't grasp, there's no connection with the distance when you travel like that. There's no connection. You can just get on a plane, sleep, and you already covered 6,000 miles before you've had a couple of dreams, and you woke up and you've had a meal, and all you feel about the distance is a bit of jet lag, and you recover in a couple of hours, and that's it. There's no connection whatsoever. So to move to the land like this, you know, it's been Islamically it's been a huge lesson for me as well. You know, it humbles you to see the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know, like this, to see like this, and you see His creation, how He created the world, and then to reflect on what's here and the hereafter. Amazing, honestly. You can't be taught this, you have to go in search of this. That's true.
I will say, as you do, I'm really appreciative. It's honors, you know, it's a great honor to us. But how to say, it's not easy. You know, I can feel.
No, it's not easy.
But it's not everybody can done.
But like you were saying, even the hard times, they will be the times that you reflect on.
Yes,
they will be the reference point for the rest of your life. Not the easy, nice times. Yeah, it's nice and easy for the day, and you may remember, but the time that you really reflect on are the hardships.
Yes.
How you overcame those hardships.
Yeah.
You know, that's a reference point for the rest of your life, what you can teach and what you can pass on.
Yes.
This is more important than I think having
it's
important to go through the hardships.
You know, the thing is how to say, you need to go through everything. You know, everything you need to go through to achieve something. It's not very easy.
Absolutely.
It's not easy. You know, you see, I'm just thinking. If you say 1 year is 365 days, you're traveling. You don't say whether you're rest or you're traveling or you're cycling. It's matter of, you say, daily, you're living alone. That's question mark. But you see, In the other part is a God blessing.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a gift by God. No, they give you good energy, give you good healthy. You know, they give you good everything. In the part of your dream can become true. I really believe that. Maybe I'm agreeing with you. If I wrongly, just correct me. Maybe you only one, the one cycling in the world. You know, we don't know, right? Maybe you were the one.
No, I don't know. Many people have done this. I think I'm the only one actually. Maybe the first one with Indian heritage or Muslim that's actually going around the world on a bicycle. I think I'm the first in that sense.
Yeah.
If not Muslim, then I think I'm the first one of Indian heritage.
Yeah, Indian heritage.
So people have done this, but like I was saying, it's a huge blessing from Allah. I mean, I realize myself that not everybody gets the opportunity that I've gone.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I worked so hard to get myself into the position, to get myself. I didn't just wake up one day and say, okay, I'm going to go around the world. Years and years of planning, years of dreaming, then convincing my family. Because you know, in our culture, they don't promote this. You don't do this. You know, you settle down, you have a family, you have kids, you get a job, but you settle down and live the rest of your life. This is what success is, right? They don't encourage you to go around the world on a bike because they don't see what you see and they don't see what you're going to learn. You see, you know. But what you can plan, but you know, I'm not rich, but living like this is living so wealthy. This is a wealthy way of living because
the riches is normally always will come through our health. You know, how the God is blessed, how you're traveling. You know, when you say this is the 21st country, you are really busy. I'm always say we're proud on this when you listen. You see how wonder the God is blessing you. For your past 20 country, you have passed through everything. Even you have seen the pain. You know, you have seen the suffer. You go through everything. You know, in a 20 country, you pass. Even like us, want to travel one country or two country, and we have something disappoints. Right? We feel I don't want to go travel again. But you only go through 20 country. Definitely, I can tell you, in 20 country, you have 20 experience of difference.
That's a great way to say. I've never heard you say like that. But you know, you're absolutely right. But like I was saying before, it all comes down to your mental ability. You know that you're going to go through this.
Yeah.
If you're going through 3 or 4 countries but you don't want to go through 3, they can be the hardest.
Yes.
If I go through the world and I'm mentally prepared, it can be easy for me to go through the world and you to go through 3 countries if you're not mentally prepared to go through 3 countries.
Yeah.
So it's all about the mental state. You got to put yourself there. You got to know what you're getting yourself in for.
Yeah.
You know, you got to know that everywhere is not nice and everywhere is not. You know, one country might be pleasant to you, another country might not be pleasant to you. One person might be nice, another person might be nice. One weather may be nice one day, another day you're just so homesick you want to go home. You know. Think, okay, why am I doing this? Okay, I've learned enough, I've seen enough, it's time to go now. But you know, I thank Allah that is giving me the perseverance and the mentality, the physical ability, and everything to get me where I am today, you know. I never take anything for granted. This is not done from me. I can never ever take credit for getting this far myself. It's from the hospitality and the kindness of the people like yourself who take me to their homes, who feed me. You know, sometimes I'm so down and they pick my morale up, you know, the normal people of the world, you know. Allah's creation, you know, they're the one that helped me get through this. Mentally, because if this wasn't there, I would have gone home a long time ago, you know. So it humbles you to see that. You know, people inviting you to their house, people say, come eat like this, you know, this gathering here. I mean, you know, I will take with me, you know. And so, alhamdulillah, you know, this is why I come out. This is why I come out. It's not just to ride my bike, because the bicycle is only a means to an end. It's only a tool to get me from here to there. It's not all about the bike. That's the least it's about, believe it or not. Yes. Although it may appear, yes, it can sometimes look like it's all about, but it's only to get me from here to that point so I can meet the people, I can see the place, I can see and learn. That's all it is. The same way you use your car, if you're not passionate about driving. That's all it is. It's nothing more than that, that's all it is. Just
because, you know, I can feel, I can imagine, you know, how you go through all this. Because you see, of course, when we talk about life and business and traveling, is totally different. It's 2 different things. You see, we are like that's what you say. It's a matter of you sit down and do work in the office. It's something like we don't think we achieve something, because in our life we must know what is we're going to achieve. But everybody have their own dreams, no? Like me, you say, okay, I can say I've success my business. But of course, in my deeper in my heart, I have small question: what I'm going to achieve? You know, I still alive. What I'm going to achieve? You know, that's a question mark. But everybody, like example like you say you are dreaming for the past 10 years, whether you can cycle in the world, no? Then after these 10 years, you will be blessed to travel, huh? It's nothing of big gift from what you want, right?
But this is my message, you see. We all have to look inside of ourselves and that's what we want in life. Okay? You know, society dictates that success is measured by what you have accumulated, right?
Yeah,
so that means a guy on the street begging is less important than somebody who's up there in the office and has got a really high job and you know his life somehow is more valuable than that guy who's out begging. This is what society tells us, this is what shuns us. But the prophets here shunned wealth. In fact, their dua was to die in their poverty because they don't want to have any of the distraction of the dunya to distract them from the purpose of life.
Yeah.
So we have to ask ourselves, what do we want in life? Do we want a business and have to make money? Okay, once we get the money, then what? Then what do we do, right? So you've got to ask yourself what you want in life truly. It doesn't mean in a financial sense, what you actually want from life. And it doesn't mean, if it means opening a business, it means then so be it. So be it. That's your dream, and this is what you want to achieve, and this is your goal. Then that challenge is as big as the challenge of going around the world. It's not bigger, it's not less bigger. It's your dream, and it's your challenge, and that's your version of going around the world. This is my version of going, because this is my dream. My dream can't be your dream. It's a two different things. So, you know, you have to ask yourself what you want in life and what you want and the quality of life, you know. And this is what my message is as well, to believe in that, boldly believe in that, yeah. Don't give up your dreams on the expense of people's expectations, you know, because what's expected of you is to get a nice job and this and that.
Yeah.
But if you don't want that, but you go along with it, and many people, millions and millions of people do, and they give their dreams on the expense of their expectations, what's expected of them. And which I think is a sad way to live the rest of your life, from just kind of getting by.
Right.
Yeah, we all got to get by. We have to earn money. This is important too. But you know, what would scare me is, I mean, people think I'm crazy doing what I'm doing, right? I mean, even a lot of my work colleagues think, yeah, you're crazy, you don't know what you're doing. But I think staying in a job where you don't really enjoy it, but okay, it pays the bills, it's comfortable, it's steady, it's stable. Doing that for 20 years, just getting by is crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That's 20 years that's gone by. That's crazy. You don't get those 20 years back. You know, so just forget. If you enjoy your job, if you enjoy it and your passion, that's different. That's altogether a different story.
Right.
If you just do it, if you have to drag yourself out of bed every day, if you live for the weekend, you know, this is not life, man. This is not life. You gotta ask yourself. You gotta make some changes, regardless of finance. You know. And you also have to have the courage as well. You have to ask from Allah, and, you know, and to have the courage and have the self-belief. And when I mean that, I don't just mean it in words. I mean you really have to fine-tune here and here. You have to really fine-tune to that. Honestly, it takes a lot of fine. For me, I couldn't just do this 1 year and do the next. It took a lot of fine-tuning and the mental state, and even seeing a friend of mine who passed away in a car accident earlier this year. You know, this thing made me realize that, you know, my goodness, life is fragile. You know, you could, you know, we're taken away with this deception. We're going to live till we're 80, 90. This is a farce, man. You can go any time, and you have to realize this. So
because
you have to make everything
I can say the effort you have thrown out to this one is not a little bit. It's a lot. You know, a lot of preparations. You know, of course, I'm agreed. What you say, single words you're selling is. So I'm really agreed on that, because the effort you throw out is not something like wasted for you, but it is a good example to each and every individual who can realize that. You know, in the world today, if you ask each and everyone what you have achieved something in the world, nobody can say I have achieved anything. You know, you see, like as your father say, if you have to know the real life, you go to India. It's only you talk about part of one country, India, but you have go to 20 countries, you have 30 different cultures, different people, different attitude, you know, a lot of things different. But you have learned a lot. Maybe your testimony here is a big for everyone. No.
You know, the message that I have from this journey is I'm not trying to promote people going around the world on the bicycle, but what I am saying is, you know, I want to take reference points from this and use this as a base to encourage other people to do what you want, to go for those dreams, you know, to appreciate Allah as well, to appreciate, you know, because a lot of this reference I've used Islamically as well, you know, because I've gained so much Islamically like this as well, so much that, you know, you can never buy this, you know, okay, it cost me money to travel and, food, but this experience you cannot buy. This is something that you
Money, I think traveling is money, nothing big deal.
No, this is little
deal.
money nothing.
Yes.
But this is a little money compared to what you get.
Yes,
man. It's
bro.
nothing.
Because you see, you're traveling, you cannot, nobody can buy that, no.
Somebody said to me, you're better off doing something, putting your money doing something like this and learning and coming out with what you get from a journey like this, than have it sat in the bank doing nothing.
That's why I'm asking you, you're traveling with your own effort now.
Yeah.
Without anybody sponsoring you, though, you're coming, we don't know how much you're spending, but you're coming with your own idea, your own creativity, you make the plan, how you come up, where you want to go. It's mean, all is your effort now. That means you don't have anyone behind, you only believe one people, it's a God. I pray to you, this way I want to go. You wish me, you take care of me, you bless me, you safely. That's what you're asking now. I mean, it's a different story. Of course, many people after this will say, yeah, I have traveled the world by bicycle, all this. But the question is, who's sponsoring you? That's me to say, okay, that's the one company was sponsoring. Even if you tell me, I will say, why not I put my little bit part there? It's something like that. But you come out without, you do it, never depend on one single people to sponsor you. It's all come out from your effort, your preparation. That's what you say, you're healthy, your mental is very strong, must be very strong, because every single time you're going every country. That means when you lost something, it will be very painful, because when you talk about feeling, you're very far from family, you don't know anyone. I mean, the belief is, strongly believe is God. That's what He wants.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everything you leave it to Him. You guide me only. That's what I want.
Yes. You ask God first before you ask any guy who builds your bike, before anybody who gets you equipment, you ask Allah first. You make dua to Allah first, to guide you through this journey.
Yes.
Where is His fast, where is His help. Everything comes from that. That is the primary source. Everything else is secondary. Everything else is secondary. That is the primary.
I think it's a big gift. It's big gift. It's very big gift. I really believe that when you arrive your home country safely, we are praying for you. Don't worry, brother. Okay, we have a part to pray for you. Your travel. Then we really believe in this small world we will meet again.
Inshallah. When you come to England, inshallah.
Yeah, sure. I will keep in touch.
You stay with me. You
Yeah,
stay at my house. You don't stay at the hotel. You stay at my house, okay? Anything, if you ever could come to the UK, you're my guest. You're my man. You're my man, please.
We feel very proud, see your effort.
I'm humbled by this, honestly. It's not about me it's not about me, hey, look at me, I cycle around the world. It's not about this. It's about the education of life and what is taught me. And most of all, thanking Allah. And then second, thanking the people like yourself and the other people who I've met who give me fathers, who give me encouragement. Like, I was feeling a bit lonely for the past couple of days. I come here now to the masjid, and I feel like, the connection with the Muslims, and, alhamdulillah, this makes me want to go on now. I want to see Malaysia now. I want to see, and before, like,
please, on behalf of the citizens of Malaysia, I always welcome you. Please go visit. Then,
you have an email in the card?
Yes, everything.
I'll stay in contact with you.
I have an email. Then please drop by, and my request, whenever you go to Malaysia, please drop by all the mosques you have passed by.
Absolutely.
Please go the mosques all like
one thing else I realized, if I haven't been to the mosque for a while, you feel down. Well, honestly, wallahi, when I say this, when you come to the mosque, I swear you feel that this is not physical, this is not mental, this is not mental or psychological state, this is physical. When I come to the mosque, I'm rejuvenated. I feel different. Wallahi, this is true. This is no mental state, this is physical. This is from Allah, Alhamdulillah, I'm very good.
We are really pray for you. We hope. We believe that God always beside you.
All I can ask is dua.
God always beside you.
That's the most I can ask.
He will give you a good, safe when you're traveling. It's very important. You're safe. Because you're cycling on the road. You're facing a lot of things in the road already. But we always believe, and God always beside you.
I have to. I read my travel dua. Subhanallah, I read this. And I never ever get on the bike before reading this. So I have belief that you have to have yaqeen, you have to have yaqeen in Allah, and have yaqeen in these words. Not just say it because you have to have meaning and the belief in the connection with these words.
Right.
So, alhamdulillah, it's a blessing.
What's your full name?
Muhammad Imran Mughal. Mughal.
Mughal is Indian, man.
Yeah, I saw the Taj Mahal as well.
Mughal is Indian, man. India, right? Mughal.
Indian. Pakistan, India is all even Bangladesh, right? But I have to say, I like Bitin Chakrabarti, man. He's like my childhood hero, So, when I was going through the east of India towards Calcutta, you see him a lot of advertisements. You see him there. He's a big there, But yeah, it's a privilege, I still have a long way to go, but mentally right now, I'm still wanting to go on. And I thought, maybe after 3, 4, 5 months I'll see. But as I move through the journey, as I meet brothers like yourself, honestly, I have the need to go on and meet Muslim brothers here throughout the rest of my journey as well. So, and also, it's also a form of da'wah as well, because when I read myself for namaz, when I read my namaz on the road, whether you're a Muslim or not, you look at this person reading namaz, right? And even though they're Muslim, that's da'wah. I'll tell you one story, yeah? Somebody told me this. There was this one brother who was reading the namaz in Germany. He just got off the autobahn in the motorway and reading namaz there. And then this woman went by, right? She went by and she saw this person reading the salat. And she said, why is this person reading, praying God, remembering God in the middle of a service station in the autobahn? Why would you spend time remembering God at this point? She was thinking, why is this doing this? It's really fascinating there. And she went back and then she knew this is Islam, and then she realized, then she picked up the Quran, and she started to learn about Islam. It opened up, Allah gave her hidayat, it opened up her heart. And this person who read Salat didn't say a word to her. And from her watching this person read Salat, she embraced Islam, and 7 members of her family, all white, German, also embraced Islam. And this person reading namaz doesn't even know about this. And this is his da'wah. And he was just reading his Zohar.
Away. Come on. 2, 4, 6. You give all coffee.
Coffee?
6 coffee.
Oh, no, not for me, I don't drink coffee.
Tea? Hot tea?
No.
Lifton.
They got Lipton
tea.
also.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Lifton tea hot.
Okay.
The rest all you give.
Coffee.
Cafe. Cafe soda.